Have you ever heard of terrifying creatures that dwell in the deepest, darkest parts of the mountains? These beings, known only as the Nameless Things, are shrouded in mystery. What exactly are these nameless things, and where did they come from? Are they all the same, or are there many different kinds? Well, to know all this, you have to stay tuned till the end. Imagine whispers of creatures so ancient they make even the Dark Lord Sauron seem like a newborn. These are the Nameless Things, shadowy beasts that live in the deepest parts of the mountains where even dwarves fear to tread. They gnaw and tunnel through the very rock, older than time itself. No one knows exactly what they are or where they came from. Are they all the same, or are there many different kinds? We'll start with a clue from the wise wizard, Gandalf himself. He once described these creatures after battling a fiery demon called a Balrog. The Balrog escaped into tunnels so deep they weren't even dug by dwarves. And down there, in the darkness, even deeper than anyone has ever ventured, something terrible lives. Something even Sauron doesn't know about. That's how old and mysterious these nameless things are. Gandalf even went down there, but he refuses to talk about what he saw. It must have been truly frightening. Before Sauron walked the earth, he was among the Ainur, divine beings crafted by Eru Iluvatar, the highest power in Tolkien's world. They journeyed to Arda to help shape its creation. The mightiest, like Melkor, were named Valar, while those lesser in power, such as Sauron, were called Maiar. Eru, often known as Iluvatar, made the Ainur first, calling them the Holy Ones, born from his thoughts, existing before anything else. So when Gandalf speaks of nameless things older than Sauron, he means they've dwelled longer in Arda. This doesn't suggest they precede the Ainur's creation, rather, they've endured within Arda longer than Sauron. Gandalf hints that these ancient beings might have been crafted by Melkor during Arda's earliest days, and it's a notion, implying that before Sauron emerged, mysterious entities existed, perhaps shaped by the rebellious Melkor, causing mischief in the young world. While some believe that evil lacks the ability to create and can only corrupt, Melkor's case challenges this notion. Among the Ainur, he was uniquely gifted with immense power and knowledge, sharing in the abilities of all the other Valar. This meant he had access to the talents of his peers, like Yavanna's skill in crafting plants and creatures. Melkor's possession of these shared gifts is crucial. It means he could tap into the creative powers of his brethren, twisting them for his own nefarious purposes. This suggests a more complex relationship between evil and creativity in Tolkien's world. While evil may not generate things from scratch, Melkor's ability to pervert the creations of others showcases a different form of power. Melkor, though powerful, lacked the authority to create beings like elves or men. Still, some believe he might have shaped sinister creatures lurking in Middle-earth's shadows. However, a passage from the Lay of the Children of Húrin raises doubts. It mentions nameless gods in Nan Dungortheb, an ancient valley older than Melkor, or the powerful beings of the West. These entities, despite their ghostly presence, did not harm or hinder the valley's visitors. This passage sparks curiosity. Could these nameless gods be the same as the shadowy beings lurking beneath the mountains? It's a tantalizing question. If these mysterious entities are indeed connected into the shadowy creatures, it challenges the idea of Melkor's sole influence over evil in Middle-earth. While some suspect Melkor of creating sinister creatures, a verse suggests otherwise. It speaks of nameless gods in a valley older than Melkor himself. The idea that these mysterious entities existed before Melkor and the Valar arrived in Arda is intriguing. It suggests they might have been created by Eru himself. The Ainul Lindell, a text in Tolkien's universe, hints at this possibility. It says that there are things in the world that even the Ainur, the divine beings, hadn't imagined, implying that Eru introduced elements to Arda beyond his children. And while this quote primarily refers to the children of Iluvatar, it also could imply the existence of these nameless entities lurking in the shadows. It's a thought-provoking question, but it does raise another. Why would Eru create such dark and terrifying beings? This theory adds a layer of mystery to Tolkien's world, and if these entities were indeed crafted by Eru, it suggests a deeper complexity to his intentions for Arda. Perhaps they serve a purpose beyond our understanding, or maybe their existence is a testament to the balance between light and darkness in the world. Though it might seem strange for Eru to include dark beings in his creation, his mysterious plans hold a place for shadowy entities, as revealed to Melkor during the Great Symphony of the Ainur. Eru's words to Melkor make it clear that every aspect of creation, even the discordant themes, originates from him. Melkor, in his arrogance, imagined a world filled with extremes, scorching heat and freezing cold. However, Eru's divine revelation to Ulmo, the Lord of Waters, paints a different picture. He shows how even the harsh elements of heat and cold are balanced within his design. Despite Melkor's attempts to disrupt the harmony, Eru ensures that beauty remains untouched. He points out the beauty in the frost's delicate patterns and the majesty of clouds and mists. Eru reveals that Melkor's fiery creations do not extinguish the desire for water or dampen the music of the sea. Instead, they enhance it, creating a symphony of contrast that enriches the world. Eru's response to Melkor's vision showcases his mastery over creation. Despite Melkor's attempts to disrupt the balance with extremes, Eru ensures that harmony prevails. He demonstrates how even the harshest of elements serve a purpose within his design, adding depth and richness to the world. And this revelation highlights Eru's wisdom and the intricate beauty of his creation, even in the face of darkness. Melkor in his actions unknowingly aligns with Eru's grand plan, a concept mirrored in the potential role of the Nameless Things. These enigmatic entities, perhaps guided by motives beyond comprehension, might also serve as instruments of Eru's will. Another intriguing possibility is their existence alongside Eru before the Ainor's creation, wandering the void until encountering Ea, where they settled in Middle-earth. Each theory carries weight, but Tolkien deliberately leaves their origins ambiguous, sparking curiosity and primal fears within us. The unknown has a captivating allure, compelling us to seek understanding. Tolkien capitalizes on this by shrouding the nameless entities in mystery, allowing our imaginations to dance with unseen shadows. All that is certain is their primordial nature, existing before the reckoning of time by Iluvatar's children. Tolkien's deliberate omission invites us to explore the depths of our imagination as the nameless things remain elusive, teasing us with their enigmatic presence. Just as Melkor unknowingly plays into Eru's plan, the nameless things may also have a role beyond their understanding. Tolkien purposefully keeps their origins vague, tapping into our curiosity and primal fears. By leaving them shrouded in mystery, he invites us to let our imaginations run wild, exploring the depths of the unseen. Some speculate that the Watcher in the Water and the Nameless Things might share a connection, stirring curiosity about the hidden depths of Tolkien's world. The vivid description of the Watcher's tentacles snatching Frodo into the depths leaves a chilling impression. Yet Gandalf's reticence about the Nameless Things during his recounting of the Balrog battle adds layers to the mystery. Despite witnessing the Watcher's attack on Frodo, Gandalf refrains from linking it to the Nameless Things, suggesting something even more sinister lurks in the shadows. His reluctance to delve into further detail implies that the Nameless Things are far more dreadful than the Watcher itself. However, Gandalf's conversation with Frodo about the Watcher's identity introduces another intriguing angle. His uncertainty suggests ancient and malevolent forces at play beneath the mountains. While some speculate about the Watcher and the Nameless Things being the same, Gandalf's silence implies otherwise. The Watcher's assault on Frodo sparks fearsome possibilities, but Gandalf's words hint at even darker entities lurking in Middle-earth's depths. The mysterious connection between these creatures adds an eerie allure to Tolkien's world, inviting readers to explore the shadows. In The Hobbit, we find clues about the appearance of the Nameless Things lurking in the deep caverns beneath the mountains. These passages evoke images of vast underground tunnels, echoing Gandalf's own vivid memories. They suggest a shared history between the tales, inviting us to draw connections. One passage speaks of caves predating even the goblins, hinting at ancient occupants who still roam in the hidden corners. And this implies a long-standing presence, perhaps even hinting at the Nameless Things. Another passage mentions strange creatures dwelling in mountain pools and lakes, describing them as more slimy than fish. This vivid imagery paints a picture of grotesque, slippery beings lurking in the darkness. These descriptions give us a glimpse into the appearance of the nameless things. Described as slinking and more slimy than fish, they evoke a sense of unease and mystery, and their presence in the depths of the mountain suggests a hidden world teeming with ancient, otherworldly creatures. The Hobbit provides hints about the appearance of the nameless things dwelling beneath the mountains. Let's build a clearer picture of the nameless things using the clues we have. Gandalf hints that the Watcher in the Water might be one of them, kicked out from deep underground. And this brings to mind long, slimy tentacles glowing a pale green in the dark. Gandalf also talks about frightening creatures with strong jaws, able to chew through soil and rock. The fact that they can dig tunnels big enough for Balrogs tells us that they're huge. Balrogs are known to be much bigger than humans or elves, so the nameless things must be enormous too. Maybe they look like giant worms digging and eating deep under the ground. We've seen spooky spirits take on the shapes of smaller animals before, like the massive spider Ungoliant. To sum up, the nameless things probably have long glowing tentacles and big powerful jaws. They're likely as huge as Balrogs and could resemble giant worms burrowing through the earth. Thinking of them this way helps us understand just how scary they could be. So we've been picturing these nameless things as giant glowing worms with scary teeth, but maybe they're not all the same. What if the nameless things are a whole bunch of different creatures living down there in the dark? Like a hidden world, a creepy zoo, filled with monsters that we can't even imagine. Some might slither through slime, others could be giant swimmers in underground lakes, and maybe there are even flying things with flailing tentacles. This deep, dark place could be like a whole different ecosystem with all sorts of monsters depending on each other to survive. Some might be super scary with razor-sharp teeth gnawing on rocks. Others might be shy and skittish, hiding in the shadows. Maybe some even crawl up to the surface and become gods to unsuspecting people. The possibilities are endless, and that's the true terror of the nameless things. They're a mystery, a whole world of unknown creatures older than time itself. Maybe Gandalf wouldn't talk about them because they're just too awful to even think about. So what are your views on this? Do you believe that these creatures still exist, and what would you do if you met one of them? Let us know your answers in the comments section below, and don't forget to share with your friends and family to know their views as well. And for more great videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.